What up guys, Sokar here with episode 5, and today we'll get working on that skeleton spawner or arrow farm. But first I would like to say that I would like to mention the texture pack that I'm using, because I know other people will be asking, so I'll just address that right away. It's basically a custom mix of the Faithful 32x32 that I always use, and another one that's called the Gerudoku-Faithful. And basically what I've done is I took the usual one, the Faithful 32x32, and I added in the textures for armor and arrows and items in general, you know, equipment, from that other texture pack, and I added that in along with the sun and the moon from that. So basically I'm running around with my little custom texture pack here, and I don't know how the guys who made the respective texture packs would feel like if I put up a download for it, but if people want it, I'll ask the guys who made them if it's okay that I use the textures or upload this one. But yeah, another thing we needed to address was a guy, and give me a sec here, I'm just gonna Atana 89 told me that the ceiling was one too low, and he is totally right. Skeleton's too tall, which meant that the previous roof height wasn't high enough to allow maximum spawn area, but I have fixed that now, and I think we are just about ready to start getting working on this. But we will need some jack-o'-lanterns, and as always I've started off prepared. As you can see, I have planted some jack-o'-lanterns here that we can, or some jack-o'-lanterns. I have planted some pumpkins which we can use for jack-o'-lanterns. Also here you can see where I got my reeds from. Kinda had to plant it as I went to get all the bookshelves made. Also, I have my little pig family over here. I wonder if, yeah, the little piggy is all grown up. Because I found out that I almost exterminated all the pigs, and I've read on the forums that you can actually exterminate neutral mobs now, because they only spawn a certain amount of time or something like that. So I had to save the species, because we will need them for our pork farm. But that's a distant future project. Let's see if we got some slimes. Nope. Alright, so let's do this. Let's see if I can remember how to do this. Alright, we have some sticky pistons, we have repeaters, we have torch, we have redstone. Do we have a button? Because I'm kind of thinking there's two ways we can go with this. Either we can make a lever setup for the light, and that would of course make it easy in one respect, because that means that we can see on the lever if the spawn is on or off. But I sort of like the idea of going with a button and a torch to indicate. Now, you know, we're gonna go for a lever. If people tell me that they would like me to do the other thing, I can always change it back, but I guess there's no real point in making this harder than it has to be here to begin with. I'm still out of shape, guys. I haven't exactly been doing a lot of redstoning since back in the day. So I guess we'll just do it like this. No, we'll delete. We'll take that away. There we go. And by the way, the reason I'm using stone bricks is because look at how easy they're broken now. And compared to smooth stone or cobble, is just ugly. I mean, it's just that simple. I hate that block. And smooth stone, we have to melt that all the time, so that's just a huge coal sink. So I really don't like that, actually. I want the controls on the right, so we will do it like this. Alright, so we want the light switch there, I think. Or I could place that there, and I could have the crusher over there. You know what, actually, let's figure that out later, and let's just start out making this. I'm just gonna set this up real quick, and then I will be back and explain what I have in mind for it. So basically, the idea is this. You know, it's pretty simple. Sticky pistons all the way along here. We have jack-o'-lanterns in the corner, and behind here we have a hole. And once these activate, it basically shuts out the light. And I've done so on the other side as well. And we should get spawns. Let's see if it works. I'll only turn one side off of the time, but still. Yep. That seems to be pretty much proof that it works. Good. Now, for the top here, actually I need to go get something before we go up there, because even though I was certain that I would not need, that is, I think I don't even remember how much it is you actually need to make these things, but I guess we'll figure it out. Alright, so if I remember correctly, then it's something like this, right? Oh yeah, there we go. I needed more than one. Sorry, I'm a bit tired today, guys. I should maybe have waited with recording for tomorrow, but you know what? I just can't help myself. I really enjoy playing again. It's a very nice feeling. So anyway, we need 2 of these. There we go. And fight. There you are. Die. Level 40. Alright, good stuff. Anyway, back to it. Now we need to set up some sort of function up here. And what I actually wanted to do, and this is kind of the problem, I wanted to push glowstone down through the ceiling. And that's actually why I made those pistons, but I just remembered jack-o'-lanterns can't be, and we don't even have a jack-o'-lantern. I'll go up and grab another jack-o'-lantern, then I'll be back. Okay, now we got the jack-o'-lanterns. Let's get started. Alright, now as I said, if I had glowstone, I would simply make a toggleable block switch. Hang on a second. It's insane that I forget that every time. Jesus. Alright. Now what we want to do is, as we cannot get light, basically I guess to get the light level we have at the torch, we'd have to have the jack-o'-lantern like right there. Since that's not possible, and that the closest we could actually get it would be here, then it would be Actually, let's see what happens if... Yeah, as you can see, that's not good enough. So let's place another one back there. So I guess we will need to try something else. Again, I don't know if this will work, which would actually be easy. I think this would be easy, yeah. What I'm thinking is if I place like 4 of these guys and do that, then maybe that will provide enough light. I guess there's only one way to really know or figure it out, and that is to watch it and see if any more spawn. Okay, from what I can see, there should be a spawn cycle very soon. Right, obviously we need to remove the torch, otherwise it's not... Oh my god, I'm just forgetting everything today. Oops. Wrong block. Don't spawn, for fuck's sake. Oh, balls! Alright, so I guess I'll have to try something else. What else could we do? I wonder if light can go oh, that wouldn't matter. Hang on guys, I'll think about this for a bit. Alright guys, this is basically what I come up with. I'll place the jack-o'-lantern there, and then what we have up here is we have 4 sticky pistons right here, and they will simultaneously retract or extend the arms, and when they do that, they will hang on a second here. They will cover the jack-o'-lantern up, and as a result, we will have gotten the light out of the room. All right, let's see if this works. I haven't tested it, but I'm pretty confident that it will work. All right, let's see. Yeah, I heard something in the water. It definitely does look covered up, doesn't it? Let's see if... let's just wait here and see if something spawns. You can see it's going faster and faster. So it should... Yep, it works. Brilliant. So basically we will lose... We'll lose a bit of spawn space, but in return we have something that works. I'll just have to remember to I'll just have to replace the solution up here with a better one, with glowstone once I get that, so we don't waste too many resources, and so we don't inhibit the spawner's effectiveness. Come here, you little bastard. There we go. Alright, so this is where we have it. Where did we want the light control? I guess we want the light switch there. Would be what I prefer anyway. So there, right? I think so. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright. You know what, actually, I think cheaper solution for this, although I am not sure. Let's see. It can't send. It can't send a signal through. Apparently, that's too bad. Would have been neat. Would have been neat indeed. But I guess we'll just do it like this. Alright. I think we have wired it all up. Let's see if it works. And then there was darkness. Oh yeah, it seems like some light is getting in over there, but I think that's just... oh right, it's because of the light that comes through this hole. But that means that it definitely works, which is good. Crap. Now, I guess it's time for us to make the crusher. Guess I should actually have done that first, because that's gonna take up a lot of space. Now, my friend Ita told me that he thought I should do a drop damage thing, but you know, any excuse I can get for playing with Redstone is really really all that's needed for me to go for that. But I guess we'll need 2 more sticky pistons. So let's go grab some slime balls. Slime balls. There we go. Alright. Should make this bar bigger. Yeah, let's use up the iron pick first, really. Alright, so we will need... we'll need these guys to be here. And then we will want... let's see, we want the controls to be here. So... if I put that there, they should both extend, shouldn't they? Let's see. That wasn't supposed to happen, and now we have... I need to... there we go. Alright, so that works. Just gotta be ready here to deal with these guys. Yep, I knew we had more coming. More, even. Alright, I think that... oh, there's one more. Jace. A full spawn. That's decent. I'm sort of thinking there should be a way for me to prevent these guys from jumping up there, so that they won't lose HP at all when they fall here. I could, I suppose, make a half slab. Put a half slab here. That would prevent any fall damage, I think. I'll have to play around with that. But anyway, let's get this crusher going. I don't know about timings at all. I'm sure I could figure it out by looking up on the Wikipedia or some other nonsense like that. But I think what I want to do is well, I want that, obviously. So that pushes them out there, yes. And then I want some redstone. No, 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 no. There. Now the only real problem is I need to fit a timer in here. And, well, I guess I could also just do that. Wouldn't that work? Yep. So I guess that's just, it's just this is how we're gonna do it. And then I will make a timer and start timing this so that we can get it going. I just need to find... I hate to use up too much space, so I'd rather try to hide it behind here. I don't know if I want to rip out more of the wall or something out there, so I'm thinking ahead. Anyway guys, I will start playing around with this, and then I will be back. Okay, I ran into a little snack here guys. I've been playing around with the circuitry, and I've put in some glass here so that you can see the skeletons come up there. It's more for testing purposes. It's gonna be there's gonna be a maintenance area back there. I'll show you the circuitry because I have actually got it all sorted now with a pulser and a timer and Ars knowledge, everything. So it's working. Now there's one problem though, and that is because this is the block. Basically, I'll explain it real quick. This piston right here shuts off the inflow of mobs, which means that the that can't come any more down, and then the crusher turns on and crushes them. But the problem is, because this is like the third height, mobs that jumps sometimes get their head blocked with this thing. And they lose some HP before the crusher starts. This results in not a lot of them, but some of them dying. And to be honest, I would prefer none of them die. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna move this one up so it blocks off here. That way, they still won't be able to. More mobs still won't be able to fall down, but none of the mobs below will be feeling the crush of the shut-off. So I guess actually I'll just see if I can. It should be a relatively simple to do. There, that should do it. Place stone bricks like that. Alright, I think that's it. The timer should be somewhat accurate. I still need to play around with it a bit more. But let's start it up. Basically, this is the light switch. When it's up, it's off, and when it's down, it's on. So we should be receiving guests in a moment here. We can go here, and there came the first, second, third, yep, fourth even. So as you can see, it's working pretty well. Fifth. And everything works great. Actually, I really like how it turned out with this going around here. You see, it kind of changed the circuitry to go above the flow tunnel instead of through it. Oh, I heard somebody lose HP there. I don't see why they would lose HP, though. Oh yeah, right, I thought about that, and I was thinking maybe I should put a half slab here, because that way they will never be able to lose HP when they dump down. Anyway, let's see what happens. Whoa, where did they all go? Ah, crap. Okay, I see. We have a problem. We have a problem. Now, the problem is there's enough space between the crusher and and the shut-off that the skeletons can actually get up there and stand there. So I'll just fix that real quick and then I'll be back. Alright, I just tested it, and now we have another problem, and that is that when you do it like this, their legs are the only one that's getting crushed and their heads are in there. So I'll have to do one more change for this to work, and that is to add another piston to the crusher. It's getting a bit it's getting a bit redstone intensive, this, but I must say I really am enjoying doing some redstoning again, and I am absolutely confident that I will make it work. But as I mentioned earlier, it might have been easier to just go with a crush or a drop. That way would definitely have been easier. But who wants easy, right? We want complicated, preferably overly complicated. And because I moved the water tunnel, as you can see there, I moved it because I had to make room for the piston there. I don't have to be afraid of water coming down on me when I'm right here. There we go. And now I just need to figure out how I want to do this. I think the easiest way would be like this, and then holy sh! This is gonna be really messy. This is gonna be really difficult to spiral the redstone up there. I will explain the circuitry at some point. If I don't have time enough to do it this episode, I will just do it next time. Let's see. So we basically have, there we go, we have the redstone wire here, and we need to get that up to here, which should be pretty easy, just like this. And then let's see, where did you come from? So basically just that, and that should work. It's not pretty, I will admit, but it should work. Alright, I've been reconfiguring a few things behind the scenes, and rewired a few things, but it seems to be working now. I have tested the whole use a half slab thing, but if you put a half slab here, then the skeletons won't fall down and they'll get stuck up there, because the ones that jump keeps the others from falling down. What else? Oh yeah, and I have a decision to make, and I won't be able to talk about the redstone today because this episode's getting quite long, but I'll do that next time. But for the next episode, I'd like to hear your opinion. Do you think it's better to 1 to 2 shot the skeletons by hand and have them all survive, or to only have 1 shot kills but have some of them die in the crusher? Which do you think is best? Anyway, remember to comment that, and let's try out the crusher here. Yeah, right now it's set to 1 shot kills. And there we go. So as you can see, now it's working, and all you have to do to reset is there, and it's ready to go again. Anyway guys, I'm pretty happy with it, but I'd like to hear your opinion on that. Should it be 1 shot kill and just have some of them die in the crusher like that, or would you say that it's worth hitting some of them twice and have them all survive? Which do you think? Let me know. And thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Take care, everybody.